Hello everybody and welcome to Parks Bros. It's Drew here, and we have another exciting construction update from Calico River Rapids. Thanks to our good friend Dorian. You can check out his Instagram down below in the description. But let's start this off with looking at this station, and you can see there is even more wood being piled on to the roof, and it looks pretty good so far. But it should be interesting to see what they do for the next 2 weeks on the station, because within 2 weeks, this attraction will be opening. That is right, the opening date is officially May 17th. That is a Friday, and I'm very excited to check it out. There is also a rumored soft opening a couple days before that, but I'm tempted to see if there's going to be a media day or not, so I'm going to try and put my foot into that if I can. But if not, I will definitely be there for opening day, as well as hopefully a soft opening day a couple days before. But this is awesome news to hear. They also released a new video, which I will show bits of right here, of just kind of the behind the scenes looks of Calico River Rapids. You can check that out on Knott's Berry Farm's YouTube channel. I'll put that link down in the description as well. But it's very awesome to see all this progress. And now that we have an opening date, we know that they've only got about 2 weeks left to finish everything up. And if they keep going at this pace, they definitely will. Now, speaking of the pace they're going at, you can see a brand new sign is being put up above the entrance and exit of the ride. And they actually, within another day of this being filmed, they had pretty much almost finished the sign itself, so it should be almost completely done by now is my guess. But here's kind of the outside of the sign. It does have this little fence built up of wooden logs, which I think is awesome. It's a great touch. It looks really nice, and I can't wait to see that sign finished. And here you can even see, like, there's like a little outhouse next to the Potts and Coulter cabin, as well as new fencing goes along that whole area, as well as you can also see a new sluice that goes over the trenches. So we will see a woodpecker hopefully digging some holes out of that, and water pouring out there. Now, speaking of water pouring out, you can see these logs have new holes, it looks like, compared to last time we saw them. So it looks like water will most likely be pouring out of there as well, which is going to be a nice touch. And you can see the mountain lion all the way in the background there, which looks awesome. And here is a look at the water tower connecting to the sluice that will be going over the ride itself multiple times. So it'll be cool to see that. And here is a crazy look at the original queue, where it does go into switchbacks. It is going to be completely enclosed, it looks like. So that's incredible to see that happening. And I can't wait to see the theming that they could potentially put inside there. But there is only 2 weeks left, so we'll just have to wait and see how long it takes. I mean, heck, they did put up 3 cabins within a week, so I don't think it would surprise me if they finished up this building for the queue very, very quickly. And you can see the wooden sluice going into it pretty much, so that'll be very cool to see that interaction with potentially the queue as well as the ride itself. And here is a little connector that is rumored to be where the mama bear will be, but I'm not entirely sure, to be completely honest. It could be tons of different things. And here's another look at the wooden sluice real quick, which looks awesome. And Dorian likes to point out the mountain lion, and he's calling the mountain lion a boy. It's not confirmed, so I'm not going to say anything, Dorian, but I think you might be wrong. Anyways, but speaking of whether an animatronic is a boy or girl, because it was rumored that a certain animatronic was a girl for a while, that is Bigfoot. That's right, Bigfoot is on site. I did get word that Bigfoot is actually put in place and is going through its testing right now. So that is incredible news, and I really think they could have this done within the next 2 weeks if they really just hammer away at it, because refilling it and having the boats go back in to the raft ride itself shouldn't take more than a couple days anyways. So this is just going to be setting up animatronics really in the next 2 weeks, so that's very cool. And also just detail work, as you can see on the hunter's cabin right here, which has new detail all over it, as well as a new awning, it looks like, so that's pretty cool to see. But the other cabin is still kind of hard to see from the regular pathway, so we'll have to wait until we get into the queue itself. But there is the plunger box area, and that looks to be almost finished up, as well as the paint job on the catwalks underneath the tunnel for pony. So here's another look at the hunter's cabin real quick before we end this video, which honestly makes me really excited to see how this ride will be in 2 weeks' time, and I can't wait to get on it. And just to let you guys know, I will be there on opening day at the least. Make sure to stop and say hi if you see me, because I will probably be spending my entire day just marathoning this bad boy just to see all it has to offer, and I can't wait for the opening date, as well as to see some of you guys and potentially to go to a media day, which we'll just have to wait and see on that news. But thank you so much to Dorian who sent this in, and a big thanks to you guys for watching. But if you haven't subscribed, make sure to do so, because we will have updates until this thing is open. And of course, as always, we'll see you on the next ride.